Hey guys, tonight Marine here, adjusting my headset with another video for you, to the MOS profile video. Today we're going to be talking about the Marine Corps Security Force Regiment, kind of specifically 8152s, which is an MOS that's been requested recently, and I could have fucking sworn I'd done this goddamn thing again. I'm just getting old. That's what it is. I'm getting old. And I'm actually turning 29 in like a couple days, so it's weird. I don't like it. Anyway, moving on to the MOS. So, what you've probably heard of it as is FAST teams, Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security Teams, which is kind of what they're known as. And they tend to always right as I start recording. They tend to guard like naval bases. Specifically those kind of like with nuclear vessels and stuff. And sorry, my wife. They tend to guard like our nuke stockpiles. A lot of times with the vessels, where the vessels are at. Where we have nuclear vessels. I think I've said that 10 times. So that's what they do. The Marines there tend to guard that. Because that shit needs people's well-trained and that sort of thing. So yeah. So let's see. There's quite a bit of training. They do a lot of other stuff too. They can go in and like they're used sometimes. Like if an embassy is in trouble, these guys can go in and help take back that embassy, which they've done in the past. So kind of the stuff that you'll do, some of the training, is you will go to the School of Infantry. I believe they go to ITB, the Infantry Training Battalion. You'll bust that shit out. And when that's done, it's about 3 months, you'll head to the Security Forces School, which is in Chesapeake, Virginia. I don't see how long it is, but I'm sure it's several weeks, if not a month and a half, 2 months of training. You'll learn all sorts of shit. In terms of weapons, you'll learn, let's see here, you'll learn M4, which you should really know in boot camp. You'll learn it with the 203 grenade launcher attached beneath it, which is fun. I'll tell you very much so, it's fun. You'll learn how to shoot a modified M14, which is generally considered a DMR for the Marine Corps. And they're fucking excellent rifles. Never shot one in the Marine Corps, but I've shot one since. Awesome weapons. You will love them. I want to get one. Let's just say that. They're fucking awesome. Hold on. Okay, so then what else? What else do they learn about? It's just sure. Sorry, I texted my wife again. She just won't stop texting me. And so then you'll learn, as well, you learn sidearm, which for the Marine Corps currently is the M9, which I believe the Marine Corps is getting away from that, switching to a 45 of some sort. But I'm not sure. Don't take my word for that because shit changes constantly. Then you will also learn about the MP5. You will learn, because those are excellent for room clearing. They're used by all our special forces. MP5 is great for close quarters type stuff. Some Colt 9mm SMGs. You'll learn about the Remington 870, which the Marine Corps uses quite a bit. The Benelli M1014, which I believe is also known as the Benelli M4. But it's a semi-auto shotgun, which is fucking awesome. So you don't got to pump it. The Remington 870 is a pump action. It's the shotgun I have, but they've got a modified. You'll probably have a pistol grip and stuff to it. But the 1014 is a semi-auto. So you load the rounds into it, and every time you pull the trigger, boom, shotgun goes off. So that's always nice. You learn about the SAW, the 249. You'll learn about the 240. You'll learn about the 50 cal, which is the M2. Which is Browning made that. You'll learn about HMGs, the Mark 19s, which are fucking fun as shit. AT4s, which are also fun as shit. Learn about the various sights the Marine Corps uses. You go over all sorts of shit. I believe these guys actually learn fast roping as well. Like where you see him. That's not the right word for it. But where you see him freaking rappel down the helicopters. I believe they learn that shit. So after the school there in the Chesapeake, Virginia, you will switch, which is also in Chesapeake, Virginia. You'll switch to the fast training itself, which is an additional 5 weeks, which focuses on close quarters battles, specifically honing in your MP5 skills, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. From there, you will learn. You will go to Summit Point in West Virginia, which teaches you high performance driving, which learns you how to do high risk driving. Motorcade stuff, evasive driving techniques, driving beyond the normal limits that the road's built for, probably that the vehicle's built for, how to ram shit, pit maneuvers, which are fun. I've done those. Close proximity driving, learning how to drive if your driver goes down, if you're like the A driver and your driver gets hit, knowing how to fucking not die horribly because your car crashes. All that kind of shit. That's going to be some legit stuff. You'll be a pretty good driver after that. So I imagine some of the requirements is you have to have a license or be able to get a license, which isn't hard. Just fucking go get your goddamn license. Driver's license, that is. It doesn't necessarily say. I mean, my guess is you have to very least get a secret security clearance, very possibly a top secret, which most of you should. I mean, most of you are just teenagers getting ready to head in, so you probably shouldn't have a criminal background. Most of you probably don't associate with terrorists, would be my guess, so you should be fine. There's also a part of it, which is 8154, which is the recapture tactics team, which I don't know a ton about, to be completely honest. But it looks like they're essentially SWAT, but they're not actually the MPs or not actually military police, but they train all the SWAT type stuff. So these guys do not deploy, something you need to make very well known. These guys are attached to the nuclear weapon stations aboard naval installations that have these nukes and the nuclear vessels, and they stay there only. So if you want to deploy, like fast platoons, the ones I just covered, these guys, they'll deploy kind of like with our naval stuff around the world, but these RTT guys, they stay where they are. But they're very, very good at their job because they do. You go to boot camp, you go to ITB, which is 9 weeks. You go to basic security guard school, learning about anti-terrorism techniques. You go to close quarter battle school. And you have to do all that stuff before you can become one of these RTT guys. But then you can also, pending your command's approval, you'll be able to go to the designated marksman course to be a designated marksman, which is cool. Methods of entry, so learning how to demo a door, door breaching tactics, all that kind of stuff. Knowing how to protect high risk personnel, so learning how to protect like the commandant or something, when they come in, just learning all those kind of things that those guys know. Learning non-lethal, individual weapons. So learning riot control techniques, learning how to deal with just kind of all that kind of stuff. You learn how to rappel down structures out of a helicopter, fast roping out of a helicopter, all that kind of stuff. So it kind of depends on what you want to do. The RTT, I think, would be excellent for trying to get on a SWAT team after, like when you're done. I think you would learn a lot of the stuff that they know. But the fast team gets you out there. They learn a lot of the similar stuff, but they also get to deploy. So I don't know. It just kind of depends on what it is you want to do. But, yeah, so I think that's that. There's really not a ton left. I knew one of my old staff sergeants had been on a fast team as one of his B billets, actually. He did that, and he said he loved it. He had some crazy stories of some of the shit they had to do back in the day, and it was awesome. So definitely a cool job. Definitely a cool job. If it's something that interests you, by all means, talk to the recruiter and see what they can do because it may be your thing. If anyone here that's watching this has done this and is one of the fast guys or one of the RTT guys, hit me up. And by all means, correct me if I missed something, or if I was incorrect about something, please let me know. And yeah, all right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Semper Fi.